All right, hello everybody. We got a new episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. We got ourselves a teams match here today. Got a couple returning people here. We got Law Deal, Jacoby Bancroft and Scott Harvey going up against the Union, which is Abel DeLeu and Luis Boost. They both really solid teams from last year, and honestly, I think both of them just kind of got like the raw end a little bit, and I think they're both like really looking. I think they're both looking forward to this year, possibly having fun, but just being more competitive. And I think ready to put their stamp on this year. Also got Dylan here with me. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think both teams are way better than what their records suggest. It's worth noting also that this is building up to the teams tournament, which we're starting off with early in the year. So this will be the winner of this match will advance into that tournament. We got the Union on one hand, who is a really fun team just to have around. They're two very fun competitors to play, and I think they're again a lot better than their record suggests. They unfortunately just missed out on the tournament last year after losing a very, very close match to Penitent Men Will Pass, which was a great game, and they're a great team as well, which shows just how good the Union is that they were able to keep it close. And Law Deal also just a really great team with that. Unfortunately, has had some bad luck. I mean, they are 1-3, but if you look at the teams they lost to, one of them is the current team's champion, and the other two were the two finalists of last year's tournament. So it's a bit of a deceiving record, but I'm excited to see how this all goes.
All right, let's bring on our first team. Got the Union with Abel and Luis. Guys, how you doing?
Yo, so I just finished up rolling up my stick because what I like to do is I like to have a cigarette after sex. You know?
And we're here.
The way I see it, this match, either we do the fucking or we get fucked. And either way, I'm here for it. So let's bring it on, right? You say whatever you have to say, right?
No, I'm not going to top that. I'm not sure if that was legal, so I guess Law Deal will tell us all about that. Let's get the fucking.
Okay, we're gonna bring in Law Deal, Jacoby Bancroft and Scott Harvey. Guys, you got anything better than that?
This match just became so much more fun. Now I'm actually excited. Like we're gonna have a real good time.
I guess if I could be sincere for a moment, yeah, we're excited to be here. Excited to sort of wash away what happened last season. Dylan, you're correct in terms of we really went through the gauntlet with the teams that we had to face, and I think we've yet to show what we can do. So I'd like to get into the tournament, because anything can happen in the tournament. So looking forward to the match.
I would also like to be in the tournament. That would be nice. So
yeah.
Let's, good luck to you guys.
Let's do that.
Yeah, you too, guys.
Yes, good luck.
One team wants to be in the tournament. The other is ready for fornication. Let's get into round number one. So like all the other whiteboard rounds you guys ever been in, you gotta get 8 questions from 8 random movie categories. You're going to have 15 seconds to write the answer down the whiteboard, and at the end of that time, you'll be asked to show and verbalize your answer. Each correct answer will be worth a point, and if anybody here gets all 8 correct, they will be issued a bonus question, also worth 1 point. And both teams have 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. So anything else before we get started?
No, that's enough foreplay.
Gotcha.
You never
All
have
right.
enough of that, though. That's important.
I'm glad we got that out of the way. First question comes in the category of actors and actresses. Who has appeared in Pretty Woman, Runaway Bride, and Unfaithful? Very sexy start to this episode.
Yeah, I will say I misunderstood what Luis was saying at first, and I thought he was just bragging that he just had sex, and I was like, "Oh, okay, good job."
Yeah,
No.
3.
It's not the case.
Pens down. Let's go to Scott.
Richard Gere.
Abel.
I also guessed Richard Gere.
Okay, Jacoby.
Richard Gere.
Okay, and Luis.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere is correct, staying perfect for the first question.
All right. So your next question will come in the category of the 2010s. In Midsommar, shortly after arriving in Sweden, Danny takes what drug with her boyfriend and his friends?
I feel like it's a decent segue here, talking about drugs.
Yeah.
We all know about that. You like take drugs and party. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Abel.
I said LSD.
All right, and Jacoby.
I said shrooms.
All right, Luis.
I also said magic mushrooms.
And Scott.
I'm embarrassed I missed the question about this, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it is shrooms.
Shrooms, magic mushrooms will also accept.
Good job.
That is correct. So Jacoby and Luis staying perfect.
Those
Going
are
to your
legal.
what?
Those are legal here.
Gotcha.
Not here, bro.
Next category is horror. In 2020's The Invisible Man, Cecilia's sister Emily is killed in what type of location?
Have you ever thrown on Midsommar at a party?
No.
Oh.
No, my brother went to a party where a bunch of random people showed him natural born killers. Sounded like a wild time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacoby.
Is it a restaurant?
Okay, and Luis.
Ah, man, I don't know. It's a kitchen.
Okay, Scott.
My friend screamed in the theater when this happened. Restaurant.
And Abel.
Luis, dude, you're the horror guy. Restaurant.
Restaurant is correct. Law deal. Getting the 1 point gap here. 5 to 4.
All right. So your next question will come in the category of directors. Who directed Dead Poets Society?
Ooh.
I was going to say something, but I'll just leave it for now. How are you today, Mark?
I'm all right. Scotty, that was the perfect joke. You can say in 15 seconds. That's awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, right, Luis.
Peter Weir.
Alrighty, Scott.
Peter Weir.
Okay, and Abel.
I had it wrong.
All right, Jacoby.
Peter Weir.
Peter Weir is correct. Law deal widen their lead 7 to 5. Going into the next question, the category of the 1980s. In what 80s sci-fi film will you find a company called the Tyrell Corporation that creates synthetic humans? Are we close to having androids, Dylan?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
What if I was an android this whole time?
That
And I was just filling in for the real Dylan.
I think we have an android in our faction, so I don't know.
What? Okay, you beat me. That is the Union's first repeat question.
It was me. It was Law Deal's repeat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. In what 80s sci-fi film will you find a company called the Tyrell Corporation that creates synthetic humans? I mean, it sounded like awesome. Maybe synthetic humans in here right now. Other than Dylan. That'd be crazy. A third of this room is synthetic humans. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. Let's go over to Scott.
I said Total Recall.
All right. Abel.
I said Blade Runner.
Okay. Jacoby.
I erased Blade Runner, and then I tried to rewrite Blade Runner, and I said Blade Runner. So I don't think that's right.
All right. And Luis.
I hope we're not stupid because it's Blade Runner, right?
Oh, shit.
Blade Runner is correct.
Oh, dang. Sorry,
So,
Scott.
Union ties it up, and no more perfect rounds after that.
Yep. So your next question will come in the category of recent releases. What 2023 film centers around the crew of a ship attempting to survive their journey across the sea with a monstrous creature on board?
Ooh, spooky.
Wow. There's been a lot of spooky stuff in this round so far.
I mean, no kidding. Especially at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
2, 1. All right, pens down. Shit, forget. Obel. Yeah, we're at Obel.
I said Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Okay.
I'm not actually sure how you pronounce that in English.
Jacoby.
I said The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
He's also trying to pronounce
Luis.
I said The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Okay. And Scott.
The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
The Last Voyage of the Demeter, however you say it, are all correct. Staying tied at 9-9. Going into your penultimate question of the round, category of Oscars. Name 2 of the 4 actors that lost Best Actor to Joaquin Phoenix.
It's a rough way to go.
I gave it extra time.
Wow.
I mean, it's fitting. You had the Oscars. And before asked about like one of the worst movies of 2023. I mean, I feel like
Really?
you know,
I thought I heard some people like it.
some people did. Not this guy. All right. 5, 4.
Do a repeat.
All right. Now that is Ian's first repeat. And your question again. Name 2 of the 4 actors to lose Best Actor to Joaquin Phoenix.
Was it you? Did you lose to Joaquin Phoenix?
Ah, shit. I gave it away, man. Shouldn't have said that.
I mean, if you weren't nominated, does that count as losing?
That's a good point. I mean,
Just
Yes,
everyone write down any actor.
write down any actor. Apparently, people in this room. 5, 4, 3, 2.
That challenge won't hold up,
1.
by the way.
Okay, pens down. All right, let's go, Jacoby.
No idea. Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt.
All right, and Luis.
I didn't have it.
All right, Scott.
So close, Jacoby. Adam Driver and Leonardo DiCaprio.
I knew Leonardo was one.
All right, Obel.
That's hilarious because I also said Leonardo DiCaprio. And Brad Pitt.
Hey.
Scott is the only one correct. Leonardo DiCaprio, Adam Driver were 2 options. The 2 other options were Antonio Banderas and Jonathan Pryce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scott, the only one getting points
Scott,
there.
Scott.
Get a 10-9 going to the last question.
Yep,
Of the round.
which will come in the category of musicals. You will find the songs I Got Rhythm, Love Is Here to Stay, and So Wonderful in what classic musical? Is it supposed to be spelled S Wonderful, or was that a mistake?
I think you had it right. It's so wonderful. Yeah.
Okay.
Because of that.
Is
So
it
it's
supposed
So
to be an
Wonderful?
apostrophe there? So
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, well, start the timer there.
Classic.
Yeah. A couple of dumb titles for songs, honestly, if you ask me. You know, what's wrong if just throwing in the whole word?
You got rhythm?
Yeah, I mean, that's dumb. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down. Let's go, Luis.
Is My Fair Lady a musical?
It is.
Yeah. Okay, Scott.
A chorus line.
Oh.
All right, Abel.
I just said Sound of Music because I couldn't think of another classic musical.
And Jacoby.
What counts as classic? I said The Wiz. Is that old enough?
The classic Dirty Sweep, all incorrect. We're looking for an American in Paris.
Oh,
Sure.
Classics is everything before the 70s is what we count.
good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
But with that, I have an end to round number 1 law deal ahead of the Union 10-9. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yep.
Alrighty, with that, we're going to move into round number 2, which is our wheel round, in which our competitors get a chance to spin our wheel. They like to spin. They like what they land on the first time. They can keep it. If not, they can like to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. Get 5 questions, whatever category you land on. Worth 2 points apiece. And you can also check down multiple choice for 1 point apiece. But just be mindful, there is stealing, so watch your ass on that. The categories on tonight's wheel are directed by Hayao Miyazaki, and recent releases, which I believe are Law Deal strengths, that makes sense. And then Leonardo DiCaprio and horror, which are the Union strengths, as well as the 1970s, westerns, biopics, and family as our general categories, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Law Deal, you are ahead, so it is your option whether or not you want to spin first or defer.
I vote we spin second.
I
We
agree.
defer. Yeah.
I
We'll
agree.
defer.
Alrighty, then that means this is the Union's first spin.
Yay.
Ooh.
And it lands on
Yay.
opponent's
Oh
So,
yeah.
Law Deal, would you like to give?
All right. Jacoby, I'm thinking of either 70s or westerns.
Yeah, because we're pretty comfortable with a lot of other things.
Yeah.
So that just would get rid of it from us.
I feel
I
like
don't
I
know
would
which
lean
one of
towards westerns. Westerns is always really tough.
Yeah, I would say westerns because 70s if we get it, we can probably navigate through that maybe
Yeah.
better than westerns.
Yeah, I think so too. So
Let's
let's
just
give
try
them
it.
western.
All right, gotcha. We'll give you them the cowboy movies. Dylan, please ask the Union the question for the
Yeehaw.
cowboy movies.
Sure thing. So your first question in the category of westerns, aka cowboy movies. What government position does Thomas Mitchell's character hold in High Noon?
Is he mayor?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Because I mean, we can go multiple choice, but it's just going to be
Nah, let's do it. Fuck it.
mayor. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Sick, Luis.
Your next question. Jeff Goldblum, John Cleese, and Rosanna Arquette have supporting roles in what 1980s Western?
Excuse me.
You want to go multiple?
Well, yeah, it's not mayor, so I don't know.
Yeah, then let's go multiple choice, please.
Yes, please.
All right. Your options are A, Three Amigos, B, Heaven's Gate, C, Young Guns, or D, Silverado.
You know what helps? I've never seen any of these.
My instinct is D, Silverado. You want to
Silverado,
go for that?
bro. Yes, please. Let's do that.
Silverado, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
It's a great movie. I love Silverado.
Oh yeah, I might have to check it out.
All right.
Never.
Your third question. When John McCabe comes to town in McCabe and Mrs. Miller, what kind of establishment does he want to open?
Wow. Yeah, that was a lot of words I've never heard before. Bro, a saloon or something, or a hotel? I don't know.
Let's do multiple again.
Sure. Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your options are A, a hotel, B, a bank, C, a brothel, or D, a saloon.
Well,
I think it's A or B.
not saloon. You think hotel or bank?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we hear the options again?
Yeah, sure. Your options again are A, hotel, B, bank, C, brothel, or D, saloon.
For some reason, I'm leaning hotel. It's just a gut feeling. You trust me on that, or you have a better one?
I trust the fuck out of
Hotel,
you.
final answer.
Final answer.
It's unfortunately incorrect.
Shit.
So
Should have
going
never.
over to Law Deal for the 1 point
Yeah.
steal. Is it A, hotel, B, bank, C, brothel, or D, saloon?
Brothel, maybe?
I was hoping your Robert Altman, knowledge would, because this is a Robert
Do
Altman movie.
I have Robert Altman?
Don't you know? It seems like a Scott movie.
I know who he is. I know he directed this
5,
movie.
Yeah,
4.
brothel.
I'm gonna go brothel. Brothel,
Yeah.
final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point.
Yeah.
Shit.
See, you
That's
are
my
a
Robert
Robert
Altman
Altman.
knowledge right there. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like something that seemed like Law Deal should know.
All right, your penultimate question in this category. Who directed 2007's 3:10 to Yuma?
Oh, that's James Mangold.
Yeah, that's Mangold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, log it in.
James Mangold, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. So
Is
now
that the
your
last
final. Sorry, no, you have one more left.
Oh.
So your final question in this category. What 2010s Western features the characters Sam Chisholm, Goodnight Robichaux, and Jack Horn?
I mean, I feel like there's only a handful of 2010s Western.
Yeah, same. Is it Bone Tomahawk?
5,
I don't know. Want to go multiple?
3.
Can we
2.
repeat?
Multiple choice.
Just repeat or multiple? Sorry.
Repeat.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, that is your second repeat.
Yes.
What 2010s Western features the characters Sam Chisholm, Goodnight Robichaux, and Jack Horn?
Oh, I think is the Slow West?
If it sounds familiar to you and that's what came up in your mind, fucking go for it.
That's the one that I'm thinking of. So
And shoot.
Slow West, final answer.
So fortunately incorrect. Law deal
okay.
for the
Good
2-point steal.
Bone Tomahawk wasn't a bad thought, honestly. I mean, I don't think it's True Grit.
Yeah,
I
which
don't
would
think
be
it's
Magnificent Seven
A
would be the
Million
other
Ways
option.
to Die in the West. Yeah, I don't think it's Magnificent Seven.
Then if it's not Magnificent Seven or True Grit
5,
or
Rough Style.
4, 3.
Bone
let's go for-
Tomahawk, final answer. Yeah.
So fortunately incorrect. It was the Magnificent Seven.
Oh, it was that
Sorry,
one.
Jacoby.
That's good. I wasn't confident.
Yeah.
Well, with that does end Law Deal's round 2, which they get their score up to 14. Law Deal with that steal gets them up to 11. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have. Yep.
11 to 14, you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And we'll go back to the wheel, and this is going to be Law Deal's first spin.
Hey, Luis, we did all right, bro.
Yeah, fine enough, right?
And you land on family. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think we can afford to spin again, Jacoby.
I think so too. I think so too. They took probably the one that we didn't really want on there, which was Westerns off of it. So everything else we're pretty fine with. So let's spin again.
Let's
see if
give
we
it
can
another shot.
Alrighty. That's what you'll be stuck with for this round. And you land on recent releases.
Outstanding.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Well, let's see. There's always pressure when it's
Yeah.
easy to say like, oh, it wasn't my strength. There's no wonder I bombed it. You know. Like,
All right, I'll be asking your questions in recent releases. All right, first question. Who directed Gran Turismo?
Neil Blum, the guy who directed.
Blomkamp. Yeah.
Blomkamp.
Yeah, District 9 guy. Yeah. Neil Blomkamp, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Good job.
Thanks for remembering his name. Like,
Good teamwork.
what
Next
happened
question.
here, right? Holy shit.
At the beginning of Magic Mike's Last Dance, Mike has what profession at the beginning of the film?
he is. He's like. I need multiple choice for this because there's different ways for it to be phrased.
I sadly haven't seen it, so yeah.
I have
multiple
seen
choice.
it. I remember the scene. So multiple choice, please.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, cook, B, bartender, C, mailman, or D, mechanic.
Okay, it's bartender because he's tending the bar. I didn't know if he was like a waiter or something.
Okay.
So
All right, bartender, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Good job.
On to your next question. In book club, the next chapter, the girls take a trip to what European country?
Oh my gosh. I think
don't they go to Italy?
that's what I thought too. You want to go for it? Yeah.
I think they go to Italy because I think it's Italy.
Because, well, yeah, I'm not going to say that, but yeah,
Fine.
Italy, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
All right, going into your penultimate question category. In No Hard Feelings, Maddie agrees to date a couple's 19-year-old son in exchange for what?
It's a car.
Okay, that's what I thought. I haven't seen it, but that's what I thought. Yeah. All right.
Car. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. God, I
Good
cannot
job,
read
Cody.
it. And your final question in the category. Julia Roberts and George Clooney star in what recently released romantic comedy?
That's Ticket to Paradise, right?
Thank you. It is Ticket. I was about to say Fool's Paradise, but that's not it. It's Ticket to Paradise. Yes.
Movie where the daughter graduates from college and immediately becomes a lawyer because that's how it works. Ticket to Paradise. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points in the sweep of the category. And I got a lot of deal with that, getting their score up to 20 with a Union at 14. That
Cool.
Correct, Dylan.
Thanks.
That is what I have. Yeah.
Alrighty. And with that, we're going to move on to round number 3, which is our new Pick Your Poison round. In which, when we first set this up, our teams had drafted 8 categories that I'd like to see in round number 3. And now we're going to time drafting from those 8 categories. Once a team picks a category, their opponent cannot answer from said category. And gonna get point values of 1, 2, 3, and 4 points, and our teams can work together on each of these questions. The categories they can select from today are recent releases, horror, 2010s, fandom, actors and actresses, directors, 2000s, and the 1990s. All right, and we'll get going after our teams have selected their categories. All right, there, competitor. Our teams have picked their categories, and like I said, La Deal is ahead, so we will start with the Union. We're going to go until either we're out of questions or one team is mathematically eliminated. So, start with the Union. And now from the 4 categories, you guys picked which one would you like to answer for your 1-pointer?
Oh, right.
Can we have a repeat of what categories we picked?
Recent releases, horror, directors, or the 1990s.
90s, right?
Yeah, let's do 90s first.
90s, please.
Alrighty, 1990s. I asked La Deal their questions in round 2, so I will ask your questions in round number 3. So here's your 1-pointer in the 1990s. In Fugitive, Harrison Ford's character is convicted of what crime?
Murder.
Of murder, right? He murdered whoever. He murdered someone. Murder. It's murder.
Murder. Final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
It was the one-armed man.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything wrong. I didn't want you guys to laugh at me.
Yeah, because this fucking law team here will get all nitty-gritty with us.
All right, you're still behind. So, what would you like to take for your 2-point question?
Directors or?
Yes, directors.
Yeah.
All right, directors. All right, here's your 2-pointer in directors. Who directed A League of Their Own?
That is Penny Marshall. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good stuff, my dude.
Union climbing back into this. Score up to 17. You guys are still behind. So, what would you like to take for your 3-point?
I'm gonna be behind for.
Yeah, then let's do. No, let's do horror, right? So just to get
Whatever.
points. Horror.
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 Here's your 3-point question, the category of horror. In 1995's Demon Knight, whose blood was originally filled into the artifact that Frank carries around with him?
Shit.
Jesus. No.
This is on my watch list, actually.
Yeah.
Like on my actual watch list. Like not the one that I have in my head, but the actual one that I have.
Okay, cool.
It's like the fucking Grailkeeper. Final answer.
What?
That's incorrect. The correct answer was Jesus Christ.
That's what
Yeah,
I said.
sure.
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay.
What just
All
happened?
right. Okay. With that, stick with Union. You guys got to get this. You guys have to get this question correct to stay in the game. If not, Law Deal will win via TKO. Which is in recent releases. Your 4-point question in recent releases. What U.S. president does J. Robert Oppenheimer meet at the end of Oppenheimer?
At the end. Oh.
At the end?
That's Gary Oldman plays him. What the fuck is his name?
Winston Churchill?
Or-
The U.S. president.
No! That's
Repeat.
not the US! Repeat!
All right, that's your
Luis,
third
you're
and
up.
last repeat. Your question again. What U.S. president does J. Robert Oppenheimer meet at the end of Oppenheimer?
These are not our presidents. Fuck.
But Luis, chill out. What's going on?
It's the guy who Gary Oldman plays him. It's he meets him in the fucking White House. He's the president.
One.
Eisenhower, final answer.
And your winners law deal. The correct answer was Harry Truman or Harry S. Truman.
Ah, yeah, that's
Take law deal out of here. We'll talk to fortune second place finisher today, Union. Guys, you kept it close at least in round number one. I think you did pretty well. This made law deal sweat out there, and then you got hit with the classic opponent's choice. But honestly, you navigated it pretty well. Handled those cowboy movies, and then got into round number three and just kind of
settle up.
some questions that you weren't ready for. But overall, how do you guys think you played today?
Abel, first of all, I want to apologize for the Jesus Christ shit. I thought you were just cursing.
No. What happened? It's fun. Don't worry.
I was frustrated. But yeah, I don't know, man.
This was a fun match, but
Yeah.
our strength, honestly, just absolutely fucking killed us. But that's fine. They were better, so good job from them. We were not very good, but I was expecting to get 1 point at most. And I got
We were better than we thought we would be. So yeah.
yes, and I had fun. And now it's late, and I have to get up super early.
Well, I guess like Dylan said, you guys probably won't be in the tournament anymore. There's a good chance we'll ask you guys back for another match.
We came in wanting to do the fucking, but in the end, we're the ones to get fucked.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like I said.
Sweep that.
All right. Thanks for coming in, guys. Say goodbye to you for now. And we'll talk to our winners today, Jacoby and Scott, and a law deal. You know what? Wheel was on your side today, guys. You came in good round number one, and then got your second general strength category, and did really well in that. Showed why you put it on the wheel, and didn't answer any. It's always a good day when you don't have to answer any questions in round number three. But how you guys feeling about that?
Yeah, that's great. When we get a strength, it's great knowing that like a strength that you put on is actually a strength, because I've had experience in the past where it's like I put a strength on and then I flounder in that strength. So it's like it's good to know it's like, yeah, if we get that strength, we should do well in it, and we did. And I think we played a solid round one, and they did great with the opponent's choice. They navigated those westerns really well, so it was close there in the end, and it was fun playing them. And I hope he smokes that cigarette now. Scott, how you feeling?
I feel good. I do feel bad, that of all the teams to get that Oppenheimer question, it was two European guys. I am sorry for that, because that is a little bit unfortunate. I just wanted on the record, since I'm guessing this is coming out after our trios match, I have watched Oppenheimer now, and I did know the answer to the question, so nobody can drag me anymore. But it was a fun match. Opponent's choice helped us out. I think we were due a little bit of luck. As we were saying at the beginning of the match, the luck had not been going our way, and so I think we were due a little bit of luck, and we battled to the end. I would like to think that we still would have gotten a couple questions right, even if they had been able to pull that forward. So,
well, I can't confirm whether or not this came before or after this trios match, so maybe they still question whether or not you don't know Oppenheimer or not.
Okay,
but, you guys are in the tournament. Probably play a high seed. Who you guys want to face?
Judgment City. Are they in the tournament?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, I think the problem is, we're going to be coming in as a pretty low seed, so we're probably going to be in a similar predicament to we were in last year, where we're going to face somebody good like this guy who's right up here who we faced last year in the first round. So yeah, I'm happy that we're in the tournament. We'll see. I'd like to get a rematch against the Milwaukee Bears. Honestly, that was a really close match that we had and high scoring by both teams. So I think that one definitely could have gone the other way. So maybe we'll hit them.
Oh, we'll see how that shakes out. Till then, it's nice to see you guys. Congratulations on the win. And Dylan, how was today's match?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Look, Union played really strong in round number 1, and honestly in round 2 as well. It was just one of those unfortunate situations where one team got opponent's choice and was saddled with, no pun intended, with a category that they were not big fans of, and still were able to get, I think, like 5 points from it, which is pretty impressive. But Law Deal was able to capitalize on then getting a very good category for them, and even just like their strategy, I think, was very solid. Like even checking down to multiple choice on that Magic Mike Last Dance question was, I think, very smart, because I think that could have easily went in a 2-point steal direction if they would have been slightly off for 2, and that would have made it a lot closer. So it was a very smart game by them, and yeah, I think they're going to be. If they're coming in at a low seed in this tournament, I think they are a very dangerous low seed. So I'm excited to see them come back.
For sure, I definitely wouldn't want to play them again. And also, think you get away with a cowboy pun. You slight dog. That'll be it for us today. It's the end of our episode. Thank you for everybody who showed up. Thank you for everybody for playing. Thank you, Union, Abel and Luis, and Law Deal, Jacoby, and Scott. And everybody who puts in work to make sure we get the show in on time and as good as it is. Thank you, Dylan, for showing up. I am also here. Everybody.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior.
You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll wait?
It would take a
Bye-bye.